All right, thanks, Casey. Well, the Blackfeet Nation is looking at the creation of their own national park. MTN's Joe Huizinga shares the environmental economic impact it could have for the tribe and their lands.
Right now, the Blackfeet Nation is looking at new ways to manage the tribe's agricultural resources with a feasibility study on the creation of a Blackfeet conservation area.
When we think about a Blackfeet conservation area, it'll be in two phases. The first looks at the feasibility for the creation of a national park, which would allow us to put a swath of land into permanent conservation. We're also looking at a national prairie land designation that would preserve prairie lands and prairie grasses for rangeland.
Establishment of Blackfeet National Park could open the opportunity for the tribe to collect fees from the public to go toward resource management. The possible park area along the border of the Blackfeet Reservation and Glacier National Park would help protect one of the most intact ecosystems in the lower 48 states. It could also provide room for the tribe's goal of reestablishing free-roaming bison.
We could potentially look at connectivity between the Badger 2 Medicine and Chief Mountain that would allow for the reintroduction of E&E or bison back into the natural landscape.
Glacier National Park Superintendent Jeff Mao says while the tribal park would be solely controlled by the Blackfeet Nation, its goals of ecological and cultural preservation match with the mission of the National Park Service. He also says while there would be many details that need to be worked out, he hopes for a seamless border between the two parks.
Certainly for Glacier, we're suffering from the impacts of extremely high visitation. I think having a larger landscape to, provide opportunities for visitors is really a good thing.
Along with the goal of a national park, the protection of tribal rangeland is seen as an advantage for production of grass-fed livestock.
It'll put the Blackfeet tribe in a position to better market their agriculture products, in this case beef or bison, at a much higher rate.
The mission of agricultural and environmental sustainability brings their dream of economic sustainability for the tribe closer to reality.
At the end of the day, you're talking about the tribe's ability to really be a sovereign nation, right? To really have the ability to underwrite all of their own functions, management functions, whatever it may be, so that they're not at the behest of cyclical funding or the federal government.
The ongoing feasibility study on the future of this landscape is expected to take 12 to 18 months. From the Blackfeet Nation, Joe Huizinga, MTN News.